Mm-hmm. What up, y'all? We are busy back in the building. We are back in the building. Let me do my social sweep. Make sure y'all follow us on all socials at Big Bet Sports, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, all that. Today we will be chit-chatting. Training camp started today. On top of training camp starting today, um, Julio signed to the Bucs. I was like, bro, what is that?
We live?
Yeah, we live, but I was chit chatting, letting everybody know what it was. Quick little introductory. I'm about to do the social sweep. But yeah, bro. When you called me, it was almost over for me. Oh.
I can see it in your eyes. You were faded.
Hey.
Surprised you made it.
Nah, it had to be done. It was like, nah, you can't. It ain't no way we could. No, brother.
Damn, this is actually.
Get out of here.
Damn, this ain't. Damn, you don't got no earphones today?
No, brother. How I sound on your ear?
It sounds straight.
Oh yeah, good, bro. This is what it's got to be. I don't know where they are. I think them little one of them little creatures got off of my headphones, but they had to because it's just not that many places they would be. Like I don't touch those headphones outside of when we do this podcast.
But you know they be getting their hands in everything. Can't leave nothing around their asses.
No, brother. And P, I fooled them old ball, yeah, brother. Oh, I am glad them boys gone to their house.
When they leave?
They left at like midnight.
Oh, they already left?
Yeah, P.
He was glad they got to their house. Come on, bro. Shoot that out so we can get right into it. I was very excited to get into these topics.
Yeah, bro. I was at work when I saw the Julio news come across the TV.
Yeah, I was at work too, bro. I was at work too. I seen it. I said, oh, shit.
But I low-key didn't even remember that Julio was a free agent type shit, to be honest. Julio don't even be All right, bro. So yeah, now that I've done that, got the socials in line, let's get into it, bro. So we're gonna start exactly with that, bro. I had the little video clip of Julio talking, but as I was listening to it, it was like he not really saying much in his introductory press conference. He says some shit like, you know, I knew this is where I wanted to be all along. I'm 100% healthy. Yada yada yada, brother. The same thing they say all the time. And so I did take the liberty to pull this up, and I will say,
show me what it is, bros, because I was excited to kind of bros. So, I was excited to talk about these stats.
Yeah, bro. So this is actually backwards. This is his stats from 2022. So just this past season, he played with the Titans. He played 10 games, had 31 catches, 431 yards, 434 yards, a touchdown. Year before that, he played 9 games, had 51 catches, 771 yards, 3 touchdowns. And I won't lie, bros. Before this season, he had a stretch of seasons where it was 1,500, 1,300, 1,400, 1,800. Like he was. And now that decline has just started to look like it is happening. And so I guess I'll start by asking you first, like, what do you feel of the move, first and foremost?
It's a big move for the sake of like names, but I don't think in say of like helping the team win the Super Bowl it's gonna really do anything. I don't think he's gonna come out there and contribute 12 touchdowns, 1,000 yards.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll still be a Chris Godwin and Mike Evans show.
They said Chris Godwin started. Well, he wasn't on the PUP list. Today, whenever training camp started, which means that the Bucs are hoping he's ready to play by week 1, coming off that ligament tear. So,
I mean, I personally, I'll say this: I'm not like a Julio hater or anything like that, but I've never been like a real fan of what he's been doing throughout his whole career. I mean, I think playing with Ryan Tannehill is not the ideal situation, but to have those type of numbers, that's just kind of like, come on now. D Hop was out there doing it. D Hop was out there putting up Hall of Fame numbers with 5 different quarterbacks. So I just think to have those type of numbers with a quarterback like Ryan Tannehill, to say that AJ Brown is with the same type of person doing these type of numbers, I don't think Julio will have too much impact in Tampa. I think Tampa will still be a winning team, but I don't think Julio Jones will have anything too much to do with that.
I agree with that in the grand scheme of it all, because like realistically, I see somebody earlier said some shit like they like showed it was like a picture comparison. It was like Randy Moss with the Vikings, Julio Jones with the Falcons, and then Randy Moss with the Raiders, Julio Jones with the Titans, and then Randy Moss playing with the Patriots with Tom Brady. That was the year they went absolutely insane. Randy Moss went absolutely insane. They went all the way undefeated until Super Bowl. And then they showed the picture of Julio Jones with the Bucs now. And I was like, bro, if y'all think Julio finna have a season like that, you're drunk. But what I will say is he definitely gives them depth. If he is available, he gives them depth. And he gives them leadership experience. Now, obviously, Mike Evans got that. Chris Godwin already got that. These are Super Bowl champions. They've been playing with the GOAT now. This will be year 3 for them. But I do believe Julio could bring a little bit of that. But like you said, if y'all think Julio coming over here to get 1,000 yards, people.
Well, it's even to the say of like making those type of plays. You knew when you was bringing in AB can make game-changing type of plays for an organization. Yeah, you had seen a slight decline, more so due to his antics off the field than on the field.
Right.
But you still knew you could bring AB in, and AB could make it. He could be the X factor in winning the Super Bowl without a shot of a doubt. Right. I just don't see that type of thing for Julio Jones. I don't think that you're seeing an X factor from him, somebody who could potentially put up, let's say 1,100 yards and 9 touchdowns. Let's just say 9 touchdowns. I don't think we'll be seeing that from Julio Jones. Now, he is going to have his best chance to have his best year ever playing with the GOAT and a la Thomas Edward, Patrick Brady. But I don't see it.
10 touchdowns than getting 1,000 yards. I think he'll be a good red zone target. He's a big body. He's a smart route runner. I think him and Tom will be able to build chemistry pretty quick. But Julio, I'd give it same as looking at this, brother. I'd put him right in about the middle of that. He played about 12, 13 games, give him about 40 catches, 600 yards, 4, 5 touchdowns type shit. That's about it. But
that's about it.
You know, for him now, Julio, you might get a chance to play for your Lombardi, brother.
And that's all they ever want to do when they play that football.
Before your career ends. And so I don't want to spend too much time on that. I thought it was a big move, but you hit it the nail right on the head when you first said it. It's a big move as far as names. If this would have been Julio Jones in 2015, it would have been like, okay, now we can talk about the Randy Moss year. But Julio Jones 2022, unfortunately, brother, we definitely on the back half of it rather than the front half. So for the Bucs, if I was y'all, I'd still hope Chris Godwin was available.
And still be looking in that wide receiver pool. Still be looking to see what else we could do to get some more depth.
Well, yeah, bros, because then, so that's actually how I got the next topic. So I
was excited about this one.
Yeah, brother. So after the thing I seen, that they were like, somebody had made a list. I don't even remember who. Of the top 10 receiving corps in NFL. And I kind of looked through it, and as I looked through it, it was like, y'all are goofy as fuck. So I just left it alone. But they had the Bucs as number 1 with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Julio Jones. say, brother. As soon as that's automatically again. This is 2022 Julio Jones, the man who we just seen us caught the ball a combined 70-some times in the last 2 seasons, is now the needle pusher in making them the best receiving core in the league. I don't agree. To that, you say what?
Well, no, they're definitely not. No, they're definitely he definitely doesn't make them the best receiver core at all. Like, no way does he, bro. Like, no way does he. I mean, if anything, you be saying Tom is really gonna be like a big part in who the back end of Julio Jones' career is gonna look like, or what it's gonna be like.
Right.
No, this man is not gonna put up 1,100 yards, 10. You say 10 touchdowns, that may happen, but he's not gonna put up 1,100 yards. I'm thinking like maybe 5-6 touchdowns is what I'm looking like, and that's very
me too, brother. I just thought the 10 touchdowns was a better opportunity for him than the 1,000 yards, brother. But I don't think either of them is happening.
Respect. Now, if you're asking me who I do think is the best receiving core, bros, it's without a shot of a doubt the Cincinnati Bengals.
I thought that was common sense.
They have the best receiving core in the league, and it's mostly due to Smoke'em Joe Burrow. But hey, the dudes that he actually has around him are just that. Dudes, fam. Jamar Chase, dude. T. Higgins, dude. Boy, dude.
Him.
What's the Uzuma?
Yeah.
CJ Uzama?
Uzama.
CJ Uzama. A dude. Bro, so I just think without a shot of a doubt, they are the best receiving core. I think when you think about second, I probably put the Raiders up there with Devontae Adams and Darren Waller and Hunter Renfrow. That's a pretty damn solid receiving core as well. And then I stop it there. I think those are the only Cooper Kupp and Odell, you don't know what type of Odell you're going to get with the Rams. Who else did they sign?
Got Allen Robinson now too from Chicago. I mean, bro, I'm just saying. I
respect it. But
for me, I'm right, bro. It's like it's low key not even a competition. Again, brother, amongst the three of them fellas, last season, brother, I'm about to put up like damn near 3,400 yards between the three of them. That's not to mention what Uzama contributed. That's not to mention what Joe Mixon contributed. So it's just like, and the thing I like about their receiving core is their receivers. You got a deep threat, a real deep, like Tyreek Hill is a deep threat because of his speed. Jamar Chase is a deep threat because I just do this. Like,
I think they're all I just do this receivers. Well, especially T. Higgins. I do think T. Higgins is a very I do this receiver.
Well, bros, they all are, but like they do different things. Like they can, but not that that one like Jamar can go deep and the other ones can't. It's like no, I'm damn near trying to say they all can like do it all. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, you going deep this time, Jamar gonna run the 7 route. You feel me? Like it's like that type shit. Like they all and ball got hands, brother. Ball got hands, and so it's just like you look at what that receiving core did last year. Jamar Chase as a rookie wideout. Joe Burrow coming off a damn near needing to call me and say, "Hey, Chaz, brother, can I get your knee, people, so I can continue my career?" Ball came out and 3,400 yards. But I'm not trying to hear y'all Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Julio. But them ball was better when they had Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Antonio Brown than when they got Julio Jones, as Tony would call him, Julio.
And I can firmly stand on that. So I definitely don't see them boys being that. That was actually comical to me,
bro.
When you said that, Julio's not making nobody. They thought Julio was going to do that with the Titans. They thought Julio and AJ Brown was going to be sick.
Oh, brother, say that again.
They was very sick.
Ball came up with 31 entire receptions, brother. Oh.
Bro, I think Julio's had like 4 touchdowns or 5 touchdowns like the last 2 years.
Brother, him last year he had that many. That many, brother. 4 touchdowns. 2
well,
seasons worth of football.
That's crazy.
I ain't saying you gotta have 40, brother, but goddamn, I can't get 14 in 2 seasons. Playing 17 games now, brother. Good work.
That's sick. Yeah, bro.
I
do think for sure.
I do like the Raiders. I also think a slept-on receiving core, bro, top receiving core in the league, the Vikings. Because Justin Jefferson he's for sure cemented himself as a top 5 receiver, bros. Him and La Chase. Okay. If you want to throw Tyreek Hill as that 5th in there outside of Devontae Adams and Hunter or Cooper Kupp. And then
because Stephon Diggs, I think, kind of deserves a little piece of that time. Well, that's another discussion.
But I think Hunter Renfrow, amazing slot wide out. Devontae Adams, amazing receiver. Darren Waller, like you said, I like the Vikings. Justin Jefferson, and Adam Thielen is a touchdown. Anybody that played fantasy football, if you gonna find any value in a pick this year, it will be in Adam Thielen, because everybody is gonna run to pick Justin Jefferson, rightfully so. Bro, Adam Thielen scored touchdowns. Like when they get to the red zone, Kirk Cousins is throwing the ball to Adam Thielen. Like it is just set in stone. And I think they really, especially that was the first Cousins, they be out there balling like that, bro.
Yeah, bro, but that's why I don't know about them being a top. Well, I don't know what you want to say was a top receiving core. Kirk Cousins being a part of it,
it's just those two really and truly. But I mean, as you go through the league, I mean, I think we got a solid receiving core, but it's a lot of potential there, but not a lot of proven ability there.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Eagles. Y'all got potential now that you got AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, but it ain't really proven. And Jalen Reagor, y'all probably could have kept Nelson Aguilar to swap out for that ball, people.
Them boys could have had Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith. That sounds like a nasty look hole.
That sounds like whoever worked in Philadelphia front office, people. Job should really be in question. Should really have some questions to answer. Like, what was going through your mind when you said, you know what, I'm going to pick this fella over that fella? People, I know you seen when that ball did this against Oklahoma, brother. I know you seen it. That was in the first half, brother. That was in the first half. You chose to go grab a wideout from TCU. But anywho. So then, bros, just got me thinking they got a lot of other things going on in the 2022 season about to come up, bros. As I was at work today at the bar, got the TVs going. I'm looking, I see everybody in training camp. Russ, he came in his jersey day, running down the sideline, giving his little fives, brother. Say, matter of fact, P, before I move on to the next thing, I just want to show this real fast, P. Just to show you all a little.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, P. Yeah, P. Y'all want to see that again, brother? Y'all want to see that?
Oh,
yeah. That's not Jaw.
That is George.
That's not Jaw.
That's definitely old George, old Curious George, brother. That's definitely old Curious George, people. Yeah, brother. Let me show you that one more time.
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
If it's one brother I've been very excited about picking up in the past couple of years, it's been George Pickens. I wanted Najee last year. I really wanted Najee last year, and I'm happy we went and got him. I really wanted George this year. I really wanted George. And I knew he would be available too. It would just be all up. And I know we take top receivers, and that's exactly what he is, brother, top receiver.
Hey, I would say we're not going to get caught up on this because we're going to have a Steelers day coming up soon. Probably be our next show, be Steelers or LSU, one of the two. But, brother, I will say this. There is no team that gets more value out of receivers, especially second-round receivers. But if you just look since 2017, in the second round, we picked up Juju at receiver, Chase Claypool at receiver, and George Pickens at receiver. In the second round. And I really hope Chase Claypool stands firm on what I believe
I
like
think he
hopefully
could be.
gonna be this season. Yeah, bro.
I think Chase could be a dude, bro. As long as throw that bitch Mitch or what we call Kenny Pickett. What's his name?
Can he pick them apart, brother?
Kenny pick him apart. Oh, Kenny pick him apart.
Can he
Yeah,
pick them
I
apart?
like
Bro?
them. I like them. Whoever throwing the ball
I'm
to him, as
calling
long as
him
they can
that
get
and
the
not
ball to
Kenny
him.
Pick Six, my brother.
Well, shit, if he calling him Kenny Pick 6, he gonna have to see the bench. But
Kenny Bench.
Kenny bench him. But nah, for sure, bro. I think what topic was? What topic is this? The Here We Go? Was we just talking about the Steelers?
No, I just showed that video. The next topic is this though: who wins the MVP this year? And I looked through some of the stations. The order of it for like the top 5 went Josh Allen, then Patty Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, and like Joe Burrow was like the top 6. And Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert was 2. My bad. So it was Josh Allen, then Justin Herbert, then Patty Mahomes, then Russell Wilson, then Tom Brady, then Joe Burrow was the top 6. I'll stab at this one first, my brother. I do have my MVP and his odds, and I just think it's his year to win it. And now it'll be none other than Mr. Josh Allen, my brother. I think the Bills are going to have another good season. In a 17-game season, the Bills are going to win 12, 13 games. They're going to be 1, 2, maybe 3, potentially, depending on how other teams do, in the conference. Come playoff time, Josh Allen will have 4,000 passing yards, 35, 40 passing touchdowns, 500 plus rushing yards, 7, 8, 9, 10 rush touchdowns. And I think at this point the league is ready to give Josh Allen that MVP. Like, I think this is going to be the year where Josh Allen get all the love. I know they love that boy Herbert, but this year, because of the overtime thing, Josh Allen is going to get all the love. As you can already see, they making overtime adjustment rules because of what happened with Josh Allen in the Bills. So I think it's Josh Allen's award to lose this year. I think he'd really have to lose it. So that's why I'll place my bread on Josh Allen plus 450, my brother. You look like you might be in a little bit of a disagreement. You got that?
No, for sure. But it's I can definitely see Lamar winning MVP. I could definitely see Lamar being MVP again, bro. If barring he stay healthy, just understanding how value he is to the Ravens, period. Rushing the football, throwing the football, being just the captain of the team. I think if Lamar can really stay healthy, bro, and keep the turnovers to a minimum, Lamar could for sure go in there and sneak him another MVP, bro, because he is just that valuable to the team. He literally does everything for the team. If the boy could lead the team in reception yards, he would do that as well. He's literally doing it all. At plus 2,200, there would definitely be no reason not to have some skinning on him.
Hey, 100, a light 100, because I do agree with you. Like, and even I think sometimes people forget
how good he is.
They were 8-3 before Lamar Jackson got hurt last year.
The boy wins football games. He do win football games. That's one thing he do, bro. So he perform as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, they don't. If Lamar don't perform, they have zero chance.
The only thing people can really say about Lamar is he do turn that pig over quite often. But if you cut down the turnovers, what was you about to say? Say what you got to say.
I was gonna say, bro, a lot of times a lot should be getting brushed under the rug. But Josh Allen threw like 15, 16, 17 interceptions last year.
They all do. They all do. They all do.
And that's what I'm saying.
Unless your name is Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Unless your name is Aaron, you're all throwing pick, bro. High team. I think they really definitely inflate what Lamar be doing, but I could for surely see him going out here and winning another MVP. I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron went out there and won another one, because with his consistency in numbers, it's just hard to beat that sometimes. When the eyes tell you
what's gonna hurt him this year is your best receiver is gonna be Allen Lazard, brother. So
I
and
think
no
that's
offense
what
to Allen Lazard, but I'm just saying
I think that's what'll make his
brother.
case though as well. I think that's what'll make his case if you make one.
Well, yeah, agreed.
It's literally having probably a bottom 3 receiving core in all the NFL. It is going to be very hard to find a 1,000-yard receiver and throw maybe 25 touchdowns. But if it's a nigga who can do it, I think it's for sure Aaron Rodgers.
Agreed. Ball make wine out of water, brother.
He does do that.
Give that boss some lemons, buddy. He will bring you back some lemonade. Might even bring you
will.
back some blueberry lemonade knowing Aaron Rodgers.
A little flavor to it. A little
right.
A little go.
Nah, but I actually like that Lamar pick. I like the value of that Lamar pick. The value at plus 2,200.
If he could play 17 games,
it is going to be on the shoulders of Lamar Jackson, which out the gate will put him in the MVP conversation. So,
for sure.
I like that too. All right, bro. So then the last thing that I really wanted to hit today, as we finish up this NFL segment for today with the training camp getting started today, is just to project our conference winners, bro. There's a lot of they got a lot of talent. A lot of these conferences is really like they're gonna be in the blend for 17 games. Like that AFC West, y'all gonna be in the blend. 17 games, bro. Like for them, every single game is going to count. For sure. Every single game is going to count. Same in the AFC North. Every single game is going to count, especially if they don't suspend that ball Deshaun Watson. Oh, and I ain't heard nothing about it. So anywho, we just gonna give it the order of the conference from 1 to 4. Let's start with the AFC East. That would be the Patriots, the Bills, the Jets, and the Dolphins. I personally would put the Jets full quick.
For sure.
I'd put the Dolphins at 3. Yeah, buddy, y'all got some talent, but y'all got a new head coach. To me, he looked like logic. Y'all say he's smart. I feel it. I'm going to have to see it. Y'all said Brandon Staley was smart. Didn't see it. Okay, at least not yet. Not all the way. And then Bill Belichick is the coach of the New England Patriots. So right there alone,
you just gotta respect that alone. Don't think he's gonna outdo the Bills and Josh Allen and them. But sliding them in there to number 2 over the Dolphins is an easy no-brainer.
Yep. So with that one, I would say same thing. AFC East, I would say Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, and Jets. All right, and then would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then after that, we got let's do the AFC West first. Let's do the AFC West. Just simply because I want to. Actually, we're gonna come around and we're gonna do the AFC North last. I'll save the best for last. All right, so let's do the AFC South. The AFC South is with Titans, Texans, Jags, Colts.
Who did the Colts go pick up as quarterback?
Matt Ryan. Do you think that gives him the? Do you think it's the Colts or the Titans that's at the top of that division?
Who is the Titans receivers? But Robert Woods?
That's low key fucked up for Robert. Low key people.
Who are their receivers? If Derrick Henry really is not going to be a god or King Henry, then what are the Titans really going to be? Because I don't think Ryan Tannehill is going to have anybody to throw the ball to.
No. No. They definitely the Titans' little run might have been over, bros. Last year might have been their peak. That might have been the peak.
They might be in rebuild mode.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a hell of a defense, though. They do have a hell of a defense. So
Yeah.
it really just be going and get you some receivers. I mean, I just don't like getting you some young receivers.
They just picked up Malik Willis, too. They just picked up Malik Willis.
Okay.
You think the Titans still better than the Jags?
Well, bro, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm so excited to see what the Jags is about because I really do want to see Trevor Lawrence prevail, bros. I'm actually a big Trevor Lawrence fan. I like his character. Think he's a very cool dude, and I just like to see cats like that succeed. So I do want to see them be successful, and I know he has the talent. It's just about putting the pieces around him.
The organization.
I don't know if they did that this offseason. I really don't know too much about what the Jags did and the moves they made.
They gave Christian Kirk $80 million to play wide receiver, brother. Oh.
Wow. Well, that is disappointing. I mean, do you still have DJ Chark? Do they still have DJ Chark? That's a good question to ask.
I don't think
I don't want to handle this too much.
I think DJ went to the Colts.
Well, that'll be a big move for the Colts.
Let me see.
But at this very moment, bro, in that division, I'd probably say the Texans to be last.
DJ went to the Lions. He went to the Lions.
Ooh. I'd probably say the Texans to be last. Then I would probably say, bros, the Titans to be right there. I'm going to just go out on a limb. I'd probably say the Titans to be second to last, bros. I put the Jags right there at second in that conference.
Yeah,
in that little division, bros. And then I would go to Colts just strictly because of Jonathan Taylor in the defense. I don't know what Matt Ryan is going to produce for the squad, but I know what Jonathan Taylor in the defense is going to do. So I slide them in there. I don't know if you agree with that.
Nah, bros. Realistically, it would be in the best interest of the league, marketing wise, for your good young quarterbacks that came in with all the hoopla around their name to start succeeding sooner rather than later. So this would be ideal for the NFL, for the Jags and Trevor Lawrence to take that step. I agree with you. I think Trevor Lawrence is very capable from a talent standpoint, from an organization standpoint. The Jags ain't never really gave me too much a reason to trust them of being a well-oiled machine, but I could see the Jags winning 8-9 games this year. And again, I think the Titans peaked last year offensively. Y'all will be very, 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 very one-dimensional. It will be pound the rock with Derrick Henry. Like you said, y'all don't have no wideouts, so that could get ugly real fast. And Ryan Tannehill is not a guy to throw you out of situations or to win you football games with his arms. So for that and that alone, I do agree with this. I do. And I also like the a lot of people wouldn't be willing to go out on the limb and move the Titans down to 3. I think if you really look at it from a logical standpoint, like you said, y'all got a good defense, bro, but you got to score points in the NFL nowadays. And y'all are very one-dimensional. And your head coach is a defensive-minded head coach, not an offensive-minded head coach, so that doesn't really help you either. Anywho. So now let's move to the AFC West, because that's where the gauntlet really finna be. Dangerous then went out to the AFC West. You got old my homeboy out there in the AFC West, been holding it down like it's trying to drown for a while now. Old Hoybert who been trying to take the crown, And then you got old Derek Carr, who out here trying to hold it down for the city, people. Shout out to 702. The Aviator, okay. Anywho. Let's start with the bottom of that division. Who finishes last?
Who finishes last? The Broncos. The Broncos finish last. The Broncos.
Damn, the Broncos?
Yeah, the Broncos do finish last.
Ooh, okay. Why the Broncos?
Strictly when you look at the receiving core, I mean, the Broncos is only out there with what? Jerry Jeudy, Noah Fant.
No, they don't have Noah Fant. They got Cortland Sutton. Noah Fant was great.
Cortland Sutton.
People, they said that list I told you about earlier, the Broncos, they said the Broncos had like a top 6-7 receiving core in the league.
I'll be damned. Well, who do they have then? Like, who do they have? Like, who?
Jerry
Is dangerous?
Portland Sutton, dangerous people.
Well, no, bro, because Keenan Allen and Mike Williams is for sure better than that bullshit. And then Travis Kelce and whoever else you want to name for.
Hey, bro, hold on real quick.
I don't know what this boy got going on.
Boy, I knew I wasn't tripping. The wind is whipping over here.
Oh, boy, I thought
but anywho,
something was going on. But yeah, bro, as I was saying, Keenan Allen and Mike Williams are for sure better than them bums.
Right.
Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow, and Darren Waller is for sure better than them, as well as Travis Kelce and whoever else you want to throw in there. And I'm not just saying receiver core is the reason I think the Broncos is going to be last. I also just do think out of those 4 quarterbacks, Russ is probably the worst out of all of them. And that's my personal opinion. At this moment, Russ is probably the worst out of all of them. I'm for sure taking Patty Mahomes. You got to take Justin Herbert over him. And the only debate is, no, you do. At this point in their careers, bro, you have to take Justin Herbert over Russell Wilson. I feel you. We can't keep talking about the past. Justin Herbert puts up numbers. He shows that he can put up numbers. His numbers are consistent.
You don't win. You missed the playoffs last year with Keenan Allen.
Well, Russ hasn't been winning either. So let's just talk about it as of recently. So if you want to just talk about numbers are going to say that Justin Herbert is better than them. The only debate is really with Derek Carr. And I would take Derek Carr with Devontae Adams and Darren Waller and Hunter Renfrow. I would take him over him. So that's
I hate you, my brother. I hate you.
That's my last.
It's rough, but in the division again, when it's gonna be a dog fight like that, it's very possible for y'all to end up last, Dangerous. Oh, whoa.
I do think they'll be last. I'd probably sit the Chargers somewhere at that 3rd spot.
Yeah.
That's what it hurts my heart because I think they're gonna have a good year. I hope they have a good year, but I think they'll probably sit somewhere at the 3rd spot. Bro, I think the Chiefs will probably sit at that 2 spot. And crazy so, bro, I do think the Raiders will probably come out and win that division, not just being the hometown kid. Because I don't even fuck with the Raiders like that. But I do think they'll come out and win the division, bro. For some reason, I just think Derek Carr, Devontae Adams, Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow, Josh Jacobs, they'll find a way to get it done. They also do have a pretty damn solid defense. And the Crosby boy coming off the DN, Jonathan Abram playing over the top. They got some exciting pieces. Then they play in Las Vegas. So,
damn,
the Bucs is with them.
As I look at that, Raiders, Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos. If the Raiders win this division this year, I'd give Derek Carr his official stamp. If they win this division this year, because what's going to really be important in this division this year is their division matchups. Mm-hmm. That's going to virtually determine who wins the division, who gets the better of the division matchups. I know right now, looking at this, this is almost the complete opposite, actually, of what I was talking about with Trevor Lawrence, because what the league wants is for the Chargers to win this division. Because why? That allows you to start marketing another young quarterback in Justin Herbert. Like, you see that ball 9, brother, in Cincinnati? Ball done his job marketable. Yeah. Like Patty Mahomes. Soon as you put me in, bro, I make things happen to where now I'm marketable. You feel me? That's why I always wondered how Baker got so many commercials, but shout out to Progressive being in Cleveland, so that's how that works. But anywho, marketable. The league wants to market a Trevor Lawrence. They want to market a Justin Herbert. So if the Chargers with the Bosa brother, Khalil Mack, Derwin, KC from New England, him with all them boy y'all just picked up this offseason, brother. Mike Williams, Austin Eckler, him. 3rd in the division. I understand the division tight. y'all can't let the Chiefs hold a chokehold on it for forever.
Nah.
Like they've been ever since Peyton left Denver, the Chiefs didn't have the division on a chokehold. And it's like somebody eventually got to take that crown. The Chiefs gonna have a different looking offense this year. I don't think they really understand it. Zach, my brother, you gonna understand it coming this season. People hope it's not bad for y'all, but y'all gonna feel that not having Tyrann Mathieu, bro. Y'all gonna feel that. Y'all gonna feel
for
that.
sure.
So
For
I think
sure.
if there is a year to get the Chiefs amongst these 4 teams, this is the year to do it. This is the year to do it. So now, brother, we're gonna hit that AFC North. We're gonna do that one last, and then we'll do the NFC on another day. The AFC North, brother, you know that's where Pittsburgh Steelers reside. With that receiving core and that quarterback we just talked about in Cincinnati right down the road. With your MVP pick down the road in BMO. And then that old massage ball out in Cleveland. Okay. And then you got throw that bitch Mitch. Who finishes last in our division? Because right now the Bucs got it at us. Right now you can get the Steelers at plus 900 to win the division.
I'd probably say the Browns.
That's another one where you got to put your 100 on that. Just take the chance.
For the Steelers to win the division?
Yeah, they plus 900.
I really don't know how I feel about the division this year. I want us to win it. Of course, I want us to win it. I do for a fact think the Browns will finish last because that's just what the Browns will get back on.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
They'll get back to their losing ways, and you can see it starting with how they paid Deshaun Watson. They're making losing organization moves, so and that's how you start. Right. So I definitely think they'll be last. It hurts to say, but we probably will finish. Like just statistically wise, going off just what these other 2 teams bring to the table and who I said was potentially going to be the MVP of the league, and also the receiving core that we named in that Smoke 'em Joe Burrow fella, we'll probably sit somewhere third.
Damn, bro.
Joe and them will probably finish second, and I think Lamar will probably get the division back. If I'm being quite honest. I still think, as even with that being said, though, us finishing third in the division, that we can still make the playoffs.
Well, I don't think your list is crazy. And maybe I'm just a fan, brother, and I am. I just look at it like, God damn, G. We won 9 games last year. With this shit show we was putting on the field week in and week out, we still got 9. And I know that's not what we putting on the field this year, just to start off at the quarterback position. So,
okay, well, let me cut you off. I'm so sorry to cut you off.
12 games this year, I really do.
I'm so sorry to cut you off, bros. I know for a fact we're gonna lose twice to the Bengals, because Joe just has our number. Not only does the young man beat us, but he like smacks us around.
Now, I don't think we're gonna lose twice to him this year. I think we'll split.
I don't think so. I think we'll probably lose twice to him. I wouldn't be surprised if we beat the Ravens twice, because we just seem to be having the Ravens numbers because that run shit that Lamar did.
The only time Lamar has beat the Steelers in his career is when them ball knocked out Mason Rudolph. Devlin Hodges had to play, and Marlon Humphrey knocked that ball out of Juju hand in overtime, and they won on the game-winning field goal in overtime. That's the only time Lamar Jackson has ever beat the Steelers in his career.
Yeah, but you know he has tremendous problems against the Steelers, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got them twice.
And I think we get the Browns twice too.
I wouldn't be surprised if we split with the Browns. That's just shit that we do. That's just the shit that we. I'm just saying on history.
We swept them last year.
I'm proud of us, but on history, we usually bullshit with the Browns. We very much like to bullshit with the Browns. I don't know why, but that is our favorite team to bullshit with. We might end up beating them, but we do love to play with the Browns.
No, 100%. 100%.
But with that being said,
I'm about to respond to that.
Oh, look, Siri was listening.
Oh, Spirit, mind your business, Mom. She trying to get in on the show.
With that being said, though, bros, I stand firm on my list. With that AFC North and the Browns being last, seeing us sitting at third hurt my heart to say it, but it is probably going to be so. seeing the Bengals sit at second, and then Lamar and the Ravens probably winning that division. And like I said, Lamar probably winning MVP. So,
well, that's what he would need to win the MVP.
and that's about what he would need, or a
That
hell
would
of a year
definitely,
statistically wise.
that would definitely be the starting prerequisite that would be needed, my brother. I had to specifically put this as your AFC North, my brother.
I respect that.
I do think the Bengals will have a little bit of a Super Bowl hangover, but I know Joe, so I'm knowing it ain't gonna be like that. Again, this is another division, bro. I think it
You
is
know
going.
Joe, huh? You
Yeah,
know Joe, huh?
back of my hand, brother. Back of my
I
hand.
heard that. I heard
Yeah. So it's like with that, this gonna be another division, bros. Every game gonna count. The tie-in to the Lions shit, pimp, that's gonna cost you. That's gonna cost you in a season like this, bros, where like the divisions are so tight. Pimp, if Deshaun Watson come back and play for them ball and beat who Deshaun Watson, but that is like 3 of the best 6 young quarterbacks in the league in one division, brother, and we don't have not one of them ball. Oh,
no.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that. I just know who Mike is. I also do know who Mike T is, so I do.
Mike T is, bros. He just added a nice little adversary, Brian Flores.
Mm-hmm.
I just think we real slept on this year, bro. I think we got a real chance at the division, and I think a plus 900 for the division is like, bro, what are you doing?
I'm riding under the radar. I'm just riding under the radar. Just riding under the radar. And that's what we're going to do, bro. We're going to ride under the radar, bro. That's the type of seasons we be having when you win Super Bowls, bros. We just ride under the radar, bros.
Bro. So that's value. I agree with you. I think the Lamar thing is value. I think if you're a person, you put $100 on Lamar to win MVP or the Steelers to win the division, I think that's $100 well spent. Because if the Steelers don't win the division, then it'll be the Bengals or the Ravens. And if Lamar wins the division, then that's his first prerequisite to winning the MVP.
For sure.
So
his numbers would probably be stupid.
They would have to be. But with that said, bros, do you have anything to add on this show segment? Next show we'll do the NFC.
Bros. No, bros, I really don't got too much to add. I could just tell y'all that U.S. Open started not too long. I think that's about a couple weeks out the way.
Yeah.
That's going to be very interesting to see. Also, the soccer leagues is starting to come back as well. That Premier League, I think, started in 9 days. I'm excited. Ooh, I'm excited. I promise you guys, I'm so excited, bros. I'm really so excited.
I seen you tweeting about it, bros. Y'all did something the other day on people.
Man, we went and got some new signings. My boy Christian Eriksen, my boy Lisandro Martinez. We got Eric Ten Hag, that new coach, bros. Jadon Sancho's looking phenomenal right now. I'm excited. Probably winning. Probably taking Manchester United to be in the top 4.
Okay.
In the Premier League, this should be a good little take and be a solid take to make the top 4. A word to my mother.
You know the odds of that?
I don't, bro. I don't even know if that's really like something that you could take on like stations or some shit like that. William Hill. Probably have to be like one of them weird ass betting apps.
Yeah,
I know it's out there somewhere. I know it's out there somewhere for sure. But if whatever it's at, I would tell you take Manchester United to be a top 4 team. I would get 3 games in. I'll probably tell you take them to win the Premier League title because them boys will be looking good. I'm excited, man. Them boys got me excited. I'm excited to watch Steelers football. I'm excited to watch LSU football. I am excited to watch Manchester United football as well, my brother. I kid you not.
I heard that, dude. Football all around.
Hey, man, football all around. That's me. I love that shit.
Damn. Well, I ain't really got too much to add, bros. We'll be back soon. We'll discuss it in our off the show time. We'll be back soon. But anyway, got it right there for y'all, bros. Make sure y'all follow all the socials: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Big Bet Sports. We getting restarted. We got our own YouTube channel now. Shout out to Austin Nam. Little Big City Studio. Shout out producer Kaidd. But we got our own YouTube channel now, so y'all tap in with that. We'll be back soon. Parlay, it was good to get out here. Shout out to guys. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments. Who y'all like for MVP? Who y'all best receiving core league is? And don't say nothing crazy. Make sure whatever you say, brother, do a little research. Don't just be listening to them ball ESPN.
A little credibility. A little bit of credibility.
Put together, deduce your own, summarize your own synopsis, brother. Don't just be going off.
I like that.
But anyway, Pim, I will say I hit that baseball ticket the other day. I tried to keep riding on that. Bucs say absolutely not. I thought Pim betting on this like the Astros ball getting their ass bust. Pim. Bet on the Braves today. Ball gave up 7 runs in 2 innings. Say,
yeah, man, it is very unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to say though, it did say if you'd have threw $100 on the Mariners in that 14-game win streak and rolled it over, you'd have made $657,000.
We'll end it on that note, y'all. Hey, find you a streak and ride it. Well, yeah, there you go, people. That's how you do. Find your streak.
With the pink brim.
We out.